A few years ago, I made an April Fool's video titled Top 5 Sonic Underground Songs. But you guys wouldn't know about that. Because nobody freaking watched it! Okay, before I get into the main premise of this episode, let's turn the clock back to 1993. It's June 23rd, and the Sega Genesis has so far enjoyed a decent lifespan as the biggest competitor to the iconic Super Nintendo. But so far, it hasn't quite managed to settle on a flagship character the same way Nintendo has with Mario. And that's when Sonic the Hedgehog drops. Suddenly, gaming has a new mascot, one that is everything that Mario is not. Speed is emphasized over careful platforming, whimsical good guy smiles are replaced with a cocky attitude, and the giant dragon turtle with a crush on the princess makes way for a wicked scientist who is intent on turning every living thing into a robot slave. Sonic's popularity took off like wildfire from here, and within only 2 years, the Blue Blur had not one, but two animated series to his name. One was the wacky, off-the-wall comedic series Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, while the other was the more story-driven and still deeply beloved Sonic the Hedgehog, referred to by fans as Sonic Sat AM. This cartoon depicted a time where Robotnik had essentially taken over the world, and Sonic attempted to reclaim it along with a new batch of characters called the Freedom Fighters, who to this day are quite popular among fans and would go on to lead, let's just say, interesting lives in the licensed comic series published by Archie. And trust me, the stuff they get up to in comics is a whole beast of its own. Anyway, the show is still fondly remembered today, and I can easily see why. It handles its environmental message pretty well, Robotnik is surprisingly threatening and gives the show a fair bit of edge, the expanded cast provides fun variety, and while the show is definitely still very 90s in places, I'd still say that it holds up pretty damn well all things considered. And in the second season finale, Sonic Sat AM did something that very, very few cartoons did at the time. It shook up the status quo. Robotnik finally suffered a definitive defeat, but while the hero celebrated, his cowardly assistant Snively plotted revenge.
Now, it's my turn. And I'm not alone!
And so, with the menacing glare of red demonic eyes and a new threat looming on the horizon, Sonic fans around the world were soon treated to a big fat steaming load of absolutely nothing whatsoever. Well, almost. Fans certainly never got Sonic Sat AM Season 3 or any real follow-up to this now infamous cliffhanger. Well, except for in the comics, but again, that's a whole different story. Instead, fans got a new show titled Sonic Underground. And that's where shit got weird. Rather than a continuation, this was an entirely new show with a totally revamped concept. Sure, we still followed Sonic and it still took place in a world held captive by the iron fist of Dr. Robotnik. But this time, Sonic was actually a prince and had two siblings, Sonia and Manic. Their mother, Queen Alina, upon being told a prophecy that her children would one day topple Robotnik, sent them off to live with 3 different families and gave each of them a magic pendant capable of turning into a musical instrument. And so, when the 3 of them reunite years later and learn of their true origins, they set out to stop Robotnik once and for all. With the power of rock. I just want you to really understand how baffling this is. Here we had a beloved TV series based on the hottest new thing in gaming, gearing up for an epic 3rd season, and then out of nowhere it gets cancelled and we get this instead. I genuinely don't believe there is such a thing as an inherently bad premise, but good lord, even I have to admit this is a bit of a tough sell. And while Sonic Underground definitely does have its fans, it's quite infamous today for various reasons, like how out of left field the whole thing is, some frankly hysterical animation in places, and most definitely the music. You see, every episode features a song that usually serves to shoehorn in some kind of moral lesson, since there was a big push for educational and morally sound content in cartoons at the time. Now, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. I love the songs in Sonic Underground. Just not for the reasons the show wants me to. They're awkward, they're short, they almost always come right the hell out of nowhere, and with all the filters and effects, they look like Windows Movie Maker went on a bender, broke into the animation studio, and violently vomited all over the cells. And they are hilarious to me as a result. Sonic Underground got 40 episodes, which means that 40 songs were made. And I thought it would be fun to just blaze through all of them and have ourselves a few laughs along the way. Just so we're clear though, I have not watched the full show. I watched a few episodes years ago, and they didn't really click for me personally. If you happen to be a fan, that's amazing, I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm just watching these musical numbers largely out of context for some laughs, so please take this video with a grain of salt. And obviously I can't just play all the songs in their entirety, so if you're curious, just go look them up yourself. They're all easy to find on YouTube. With that said, let's do it to it! Okay, actually can't talk about Sonic Underground without at least mentioning the theme song, cause I really do genuinely like that one. It's way more of a banger than it has any right to be. I mean, the singer sure as hell is into it.
Triplets born, the throne awaits. A seer warns of a deadly fate.
Just as a little aside, when I first checked this show out, I genuinely thought this guy's name was Asir, and that the lyrics went, Asir warns of a deadly fate. I am a very intelligent man.
They made a vow their mother will be found. Sonic Underground!
Unless, of course, we decide to air all 40 episodes in the span of 20 weeks, put it up against Power Rangers, which is in the process of getting its ass kicked by Pokemon, and we get immediately cancelled as a result. But hey, what are the odds of that happening, right? Okay, the first real song of the show is called Someday, and it's all about how the siblings hope to meet now that they've learned of each other's existence. I especially like this part where Manic's hair just turns into birds. What? Ladies and gentlemen, we're one episode into this and we already have a flock of seagulls haircut joke. Man, Weird Al would be so proud. Also, I hope you enjoyed this guy staring at you at random points during the song. I sure don't, he's horrifying! Next we have Working Together in Harmony and... What the hell is this chanting? Are we watching Sonic Underground or Summoning Cthulhu? Oh. I guess we are. Cthulhu Fatagan? I pointed this guy out back in the April Fool's video too, but that one cultist who can't help but dance along still cracks me up. I'm starting to think these guys put something other than cyanide in the Kool-Aid. But whatever, chorus line! We're All in This Together is the next song, and whoo, boy, we are already recycling themes, huh? I get why they're doing the triple screen thing, cause there's 3 of them, but why does one of them keep going negative? It just kind of flickers on and off. Like, what? Whatever, not a lot to say about this one. Next.
Ooh, excellent sounds.
Alright guys, that's the song for this episode. Everybody go home. So in When Tomorrow Comes, our gang is all classed up apparently? What? Yeah, you better get used to this. Random outfit changes tend to happen like a lot in these songs. I can't not love Manic's wig in this one. Even while wearing these monstrosities, he just has to have loose strands everywhere. Now that's how you know a guy is edgy. So with the whole show being about them looking for a specific person, you'd think we'd get a song about it. And sure, here's Have You Got the 411 to fill that spot.
Whoa, looking for someone. Have you got the 411? I'm searching everywhere for this bad lady.
So, who wants to remind them that that's their mom they're supposed to be singing about? I would take that lyric back to the writing board if I were you guys, unless you want to get cancelled even faster. And man, I don't mean to disrespect the singers that worked on this, you gotta do what you can to make that rent, but I swear Sonic slips right into sounding like Eric Cartman at times.
I will do anything to see her again.
I kinda wonder who does Sonic's singing voice in this, so... Let's just quickly look that up. Let's see here. Sonic singing voice... No way! Sonic's singing voice is Sam Vincent? Freaking Double D? I don't even have a joke for this one, that's just amazing. And hey, at least this song gives us headbanging sleet.
Please help me if you can.
And with that, all the show's sins are now forgiven. Surprisingly, there are very few solo songs in this show. In fact, poor Manic only gets one, and it just so happens to be from one of the few episodes I've watched.
I'm so round from my home. I've been walking through this world alone.
See, the 3 of them grew up in different social classes, and Manic's father figure was like some kind of homeless thief or something, so there's an episode where he considers leaving the group and settling down in a town where he feels at home, and he gets all soulful about it with a song called I Found My Home. And boy, let me tell you, the only thing better than Sonic Underground songs are Sonic Underground songs attempting to be serious.
Home is a place in your heart where memories flow.
Ah, shit, it looks like somebody spiked the milk bottle again. Now, it just ain't a 90s cartoon without a money can't buy happiness plot, I guess. So, here's a song titled Money Can't Buy. Curiously, it's the only song not sung by the main characters, but by a side character. Okay.
Money can't buy the things we really need.
No, but it most certainly can't buy you something slightly less eye-gouging to wear. Who the hell is your tailor? Polka Dot Man?
Can't buy a loving touch.
I don't know about that. I know a couple street corners that tell a different story.
Money can't buy the things you really need.
So now we have Down on the Bayou, and this might be the one time a song makes some sense story-wise. From what I can tell, Sonic and Sonia are distracting the crowd at a carnival while Manic goes to perform a heist, so points for that at least. But goddamn, look at these masks! Because Sonic Underground characters just weren't ugly enough already, I guess. Dude, what's even going on here? They look like they're playing tug of war without a rope, and somehow nobody is winning. Also, that guy is straight up just cosplaying as a Hypno, and I have no idea how to feel about it. So, remember when Manic got all serious a moment ago? Well, allow me to introduce you to a little song titled Let the Children Light the Way.
Nothing's quite as beautiful as the laughter of a child, or the wonder inside every little smile.
Dude! Sonic! What? Here, Sonic. I picked this especially for you.
Bring me more children, for I hunger.
Let the children light the way for us all.
Aren't you like 15? Isn't she like 15? Aren't they all like 15? This 15-year-old motherfucker ate a flower 20 seconds ago, and now he's preaching about the virtues of youth? Kids these days, I swear. Up next is Face Your Fear. It's pretty standard, same old moral lesson, nothing much to say here. But I do have one question. Why the hell are we referencing megaphone crooning?
Show what you're afraid of, exactly what you're made of. Just take a big deep breath and face your fear.
Okay, so believe it or not, but this is an actual thing that some musicians did. The oldest and most famous example is Rudy Valley, who was like one of the first major teen pop stars, and he had so many screaming fans showing up at his shows that whenever he performed somewhere that didn't have a microphone or any other way to amplify his voice, he would sing through a megaphone to make sure people in the back could hear him. Boy, if only he could see the fruits of his labor now. I'm sorry to go on such a tangent, but I just wasn't expecting an actual musical history deep cut to happen in Sonic Underground of all places. Let's just move on, man.
We need to be free like the wind across the desert sand.
We need to be free, huh? Yeah, I can tell you exactly what we need to be free from. Mainly the sight of Manic and Sonic in harem outfits. Yeah, no. I'm out. Next. So here's a Sonia solo song called Listen to Your Heart Girl, where she's fallen for some dude and... Holy shit! Look at this guy! He looks like Chester Cheetah went to rehab for his Cheeto addiction, kicked the habit, and then immediately fell off the wagon again. There's like 7 layers of douche in one character design here. I freaking love it. Also, I think someone on the team must have taken a cinematography class, because that's the only way I can explain this over-dramatic shadow shot.
When there's
Beautiful.
trying to tell you what is right, what do you do? Listen to your heart.
Wait, hold on. Is that just a random shot of a fish jumping out of water? What? Why is it? What does it have to do with? Why in the double screen thing? I genuinely have no words.
Is it over? Not till the fish jumps. It's over.
Jesus! Take it easy, I'm an old man over here! Yep, Society Girl is another Sonia song, and Jesus Christ, it sounds like one of those DDR-ass mid-2000s anime openings.
Do you wanna dance with her? Or wait your turn? There's so many others waiting.
Bro, stop. I gotta tell you this, man. The Prince Charming hair and 5 o'clock shadow thing you've got going on? Yeah, it doesn't work. Like at all. Never mind, Sonia seems to be into it. No accounting for taste, I guess. Build for Speed is up next, and this has to be the most obvious example of, oh shit, we need a song here, because it's literally just about how Sonic is fast. Which you can tell from the tiny Sonics running around at the edge of the screen. And by the way, did you know that Robotnik is not the only human in this universe? There's also this random Marilyn Monroe parody. Why no, this is never explained, why do you ask? Also, am I crazy or is someone going ape on that banjo?
Ooh, built for speed.
I keep expecting someone to stop, turn at the screen and tell the viewer what a purty mouth they have, and boy, we better move on before I let that thought fester for too long. Then there's one called Let's Do It To It, one of Sonic's catchphrases back in the day. I actually don't have a lot to grill on this one, it's decent enough. And I do like that it's laid out like security footage and shown on various monitors. You know what, this one gets a pass, I don't see anything too weird.
How many trapdoors in this joint?
One in every room.
I was wrong.
You can't own everything. You can't own everything. You can't own everything you see.
Okay, you know what? This next song called You Can't Own Everything is actually pretty good by the show standards. It's all about how greedy Robotnik is, and it actually kind of sounds like a protest song.
What makes you think you can take beyond reason? Yeah.
I'd say this fits the show's overall theme pretty well, actually. It's still a filters and effects clusterfuck like every other song on this show, but hey, credit where credit is due.
Never give up. Never give up the fight.
Never Give Up is, as the title implies, kind of generic, all things considered. Honestly, I'm much more interested in the video this time, because it looks like this episode is about an RV being chased by robot bees during a thunderstorm? Am I crazy for really wanting to see that premise in a full movie? That sounds badass! Okay, here's something pretty unique. I Wish I Could Go Faster doesn't have Sonic singing at all. It's all about Sonia and Manic being envious of Sonic and wishing they had his superpower too. That's a pretty neat idea, actually.
I wish I could go faster. I really wish I was the fastest thing alive.
What? How that translates into the strangest revival of Madballs I've ever seen is a bit beyond me, though.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
I'm starting to wish this video could go faster, but we're only a little over halfway through. Pray for me.
People don't always say what they mean, and things are not always what they seem.
Oh, hey, look, Knuckles is in this one. And he looks like he starts every morning by running headfirst into a brick wall 5 times. Good lord, what have they done to my boy? The actual song is called Not Always What They Seem, and it's all about not judging a book by its cover, which is a fine lesson and all, but the video has like nothing to do with that. At all. It's just a gang fighting robots as usual, so it's a really weird combo. And also, Sonic kinda sounds like he's having a nervous breakdown in this one.
Friend or foe, how do you know? Let their actions speak. Better or worse, trust them first. Soon enough you'll see.
Okay, kids, let's just leave Sonic alone for a moment. I think he needs his nap.
You have to learn to take a chance. You never know what you might be missing in life.
Yeah, that's what Deke did with his show, and look how that turned out. Why is this one reggae? Why is Take a Chance a reggae song? Why is that guy wearing a Native American headdress during a reggae song? Why is there a shot of 2 flowers having a seizure and also a rainbow bird in a reggae song? Why? 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 Just why? Okay, so in Where There's a Will, There's a Way, the gang is captured and using improvised instruments. I guess that's fine. Is Manic drumming on skulls? Oh my god, Sonia, put down that bone! That was probably some dude's arm at some point! What are you guys doing? Stop! Wow, that got really morbid all of a sudden. I mean, nothing says children's band cartoon like desecrating corpses, am I right? But at least the fucking dungeon rats are having fun, so I guess everything is hunky-dory. Nothing questionable going on here, folks. Alright, fanfic writers, get your keyboards ready. Sonia wears a belly dancer outfit in this one. Good luck actually getting a decent look at it though. It can't stay on one shot for more than 2 seconds, and half the video is done in this weird hourglass effect, so I can't tell what the hell is going on half the time. If this is meant to be an hourglass figure joke, I swear to god.
Dig out those MC hammer pants, gonna need them for the cosmic dance.
Sonic, stop trying to make a Hammerman crossover happen. It's not gonna happen. And no, I don't care that they're both geek properties. Oh, for Christ's sake. Can we focus on one shot so I can actually see what's happening on screen, please?
Being a kid is so very cool.
Okay, so you might have seen this clip where this robot baby hedgehog explodes, but just... Good god, look at this thing, it's terrifying! They had perfectly fine baby hedgehog designs right in the opening. Who the hell decided we needed this monstrosity in a song called Being a Kid is Cool? He looks like he ran away from Brain Dead! The song itself is sweet enough aside from that, I suppose. It's really just about appreciating childhood. Of course, the real tragedy of the song is that while all three of them did have parental figures, they were robbed of the sibling relationship we see on display here and instead pushed to the forefront of a conflict they never asked to be part of, which means that this song probably symbolizes a longing for a childhood long gone. But hey, who cares about that? Look at the cute baby hedgehogs! Ew! No, not that one! Well, at least we can more or less just skip True Blue Friend. It's basically just Sonic singing about how cool he is. I'm not joking, there's like literally nothing interesting to say here, so moving on. Good thing we have mummy rap then, because after all, what is a 90s musical cartoon without at least one terrible rap song?
I'd rather not be down here if I really had my druthers, especially with this prophet guy who looks just like my brother.
Good job, Sonia. You rhymed brothers with brother. Just A+ songwriting. And it's a rap song that shamelessly steals its pun from We Wish You a Turtle Christmas.
Of the rap. Yeah, come on.
Wonderful. It's also one of the very few songs where someone else gets in on it for a bit.
I am Hotep, you are hedgehogs, we know not each other. But Amun Rapi, smile on me if I help find Queen Mother.
Man, even the guest characters are like, the fuck are you doing in my house? I don't know you, get out! I love it.
You're part of the problem if you're not helping solve them. Stand up and show them what you got.
Remember, children, unless you're willing to constantly put yourself in mortal danger, you're just as bad as the evil fascist overlord and his army of killbots. And the only reason he hasn't been defeated yet is because you're making an active choice to be a whiny little pussy bitch coward about it. Life lessons! Also, Sonia keeps throwing the viewer bedroom eyes in this one, and it's making me really uncomfortable. What the hell are you trying to do to your viewers, Deke? So I can do that for you is like, what, the fourth song about working together and helping each other? Yeah, sure.
If you need a little sunshine in your life, I will be your ray of light. I can do that for you.
Yes, Sonia, yes, that's exactly what that woman needed right now. A makeover. Oh, thank God you arrived just in time.
When you need that something special, only I can provide. Just call my name, I'll be right by your side.
So, can we like have more Manic solo vocals, please? That actually sounded pretty good. Oh, and also, this song has Chicken Mohawk Robotnik shaking his moneymaker, so that automatically makes this the best one.
Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me.
And we're right back in Reggae Town with No One is an Island. It's even complete with a Jamaican flag background. It's because Knuckles has dreadlocks, isn't it? Shame on you, you profiling douchebags.
No one stands alone. Nobody stands alone. No one is an island.
But at first they weren't tiny, but then they were tiny, and then they weren't tiny, and I just, what? Oh god, this is that one weird-ass perspective clip all over again. I think this song is supposed to be about how everyone needs friends or something, but it's really just the gang relentlessly harassing Knuckles for a minute and a half. Yeah, no, I'm with you, buddy. Let's get the hell out of here. And actually, let's keep moving, because Learn to Overcome is too generic to have much to talk about aside from the punk outfits, because... Wow, that sure is a look, you guys. That sure is a look. Okay, this next one is called the Mobius Stomp, and I'm not even gonna joke about it, because it's probably the closest the show gets to a song that's actually kind of badass. The Mobius Stomp is basically just Sonic declaring that he and his siblings are gonna go kick some ass, and by Sonic Underground standards, it actually kinda rules. So of course, this is the one that's only 50 seconds long. Appreciate the addition of that timer, by the way. I would never have been able to time it myself. Thanks for covering my ass.
Let's rip it!
Let's not actually. So, did you ever listen to Everything You Can Do, I Can Do Better and think, boy, this really needs more Sonic? Well, here you go. How you play the game is basically Sonic and Sonia arguing about who's best until they decide to work together anyway, yada yada kid show morals. Not that they can even think up anything cool to brag about in the first place.
But I can eat more chili dogs than anyone alive.
But you can't hold a candle to my fashionable designs.
Girl, please, you look like the Queen of Hearts with a bad perm and Sonic's a naked potbelly on legs. What the hell are you even talking about? Oh well, at least this lady is having fun. Yep, stick that ass right out there, Grandma. Someone is bound to appreciate it eventually. The next one is Don't Be a Backstabber, and you know what? This is probably one of the better ones. The video is pretty fun overall, and it's all about not talking behind people's backs, which is a nice enough lesson. But it is still hilariously dumb.
Don't be a backstabber, 'cause words can come back to bite ya. Don't be a bad rapper.
Man, those are some bold statements coming from the mummy rap guy. I love how they all spend the song pretending to be playing a trumpet since their band doesn't actually have anybody on horns. I mean, that's just hilarious. Quick, just make some trumpet sounds with your mouth, guys. Nobody will ever notice.
You wouldn't want somebody spreading rumors about you.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I know I joked about this back in the April Fool's video too, but it's just so funny to me. You are stupid. Wow, that's a real deep cut there, guys. I don't think my reputation will ever recover from this. They even took the time to write it out of magazine clippings. That's how you know they mean business. I better go delete my Twitter. Sonic has clearly cancelled my ass.
We're the Sonic Underground.
Wow, we really just straight up ran out of titles, huh?
Come in, my friend. Welcome to the party. But only if you're one of a kind.
Well, there we have it. Sonic is a hedgehog supremacist. I bet you feel weird about supporting him now, huh? Yeah, you just wait until Twitter hears about this. Now it's your turn to get cancelled. So, hey, you missed those times the show tries to get serious yet? Cause here's never easy. It's all about Sonia being weary of how hard their lives have become.
Why is it never easy for us? Why's the road that we travel always so rough?
If I may hazard a guess, I think it might be because you're currently stuck in an endless battle with an evil robot dictator. Just, you know, just a tiny hunch. But I mean, that's how it is with shows like these. It's not like the heroes can just decide to go on vacation.
And we're gonna have fun in the sun. Super vacation. Fun in the sun.
Have a good time.
Oh my god! This is the very next episode! Oh! Life is so hard for us three poor children on the road fighting an endless fight against the robotic tyrant. Woo! Ice cream and surfboards! Never mind! Life is awesome! Honestly, I'm not sure there's any way this episode could get any funnier. Oh my god! This was someone's job at some point. Somebody got paid an hourly wage to draw Sonic, Sonia, and Manic as wiggly hot dogs. This shot paid someone's rent back in 1998. I really want you all to appreciate that. But hey, now we have hard evidence that Sonic has, at least once, shown his wiener on screen. That's sure to make certain fans very happy. Okay, I need a moment to recover from the magnificence of Hot Dog Sonic, so thank God Have It All Again is a pretty standard and upbeat song. I actually kinda like these parts where they're moving stage props around for the music video. It could have been pretty cool to see a whole song done like this, but oh well.
Gonna be a glorious day, my friend, when the gang is running this town again.
Aw shit, here they come.
You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just waiting for them to snap their fingers at me like West Side Story. Justice Callin' is the title of the next song.
Justice calling, tyranny falling.
It's boring. Next.
Make more of that noise.
Noise?
The noise you were making.
That noise is music.
So you know that classic trope where a robot is all like, what is this feeling you humans call love? Yeah, that's this next song, Sound of Freedom, except it's about music instead. Honestly, it's another fairly boring song. It's mostly worth it to watch the robot look like he regrets asking to hear more music. I mean, look at him, he's all like, maybe if I pretend to play along they'll be satisfied and stop eventually. Aw, come on, buddy, cheer up! You're in a band with some new friends. Come on, give us a smile.
Wake up!
Oh god, no, this is worse. Go back to looking depressed, please.
She always does her part. She's a Mobian at heart. Lady Liberty's working hard for me and you.
You know, I could make a whole bit out of asking how the hell Sonic characters know what Lady Liberty is, but I'm more focused on the fact that Manic looks like someone got enough of his shit and socked him in the face. Actually, we do see Sonia kicking him in the ass in this song too. Is there something you would like to tell us, Manic? Is everything alright at home? This is a safe space, I promise you. You can tell me anything. So come on. What really happened at home? Alright, if you insist. Walked into a door.
Lady Liberty salutes the green and blue.
Boy, this guy gets me. That's exactly the face I've had this whole time, like, oh, sweet Jesus, why am I here? Well, don't worry, buddy. There's only one song left. And it's a weirdly soft song called Don't Let Your Guard Down that really doesn't fit the shots of the gang storming the fortress and dodging lasers, like, at all.
Don't let your guard down. Keep your shield up. You've gotta be ready. Don't let your guard down.
This is the same band that also made an entire song called Take a Chance. You know, just putting it out there. But, yeah, there's not much else to say about this one. For as insane as some of these songs get, we're kind of going out on a whimper here. Whew, boy! Okay, so that's every single Sonic Underground song, and man, what can I even say that I didn't say at the beginning? They're not good. I mean, they're far from truly awful, but they are very clearly the result of Deke demanding a band cartoon and giving the employees next to no real freedom to actually come up with anything substantial. And this is despite the whole show being about using music to fight an oppressive regime, so how's that for irony? I'm not even exaggerating here. You can find interviews with the writers telling you what a shit show this was. Every now and then a fun idea sticks out or a tune manages to be decently catchy, but no. As far as I can tell, Sonic Underground has its reputation for a reason. I do still love these songs though, in all their ridiculous awkwardness. They're such an oddity in the franchise's history that I can't not enjoy them on some level. Even if that level is because they make me chuckle when they aren't supposed to. Who knows, maybe we'll get to see Sonia and Manic again someday. Perhaps in that upcoming Sonic Prime series on Netflix. But I highly doubt it. For now, Sonic Underground remains an amusing footnote. And that's okay, as long as it can still entertain. And now if you'll excuse me, I think I'll indulge in some music of my own. Ah, shit, not this again! Well, that was exhausting. Thanks for sticking with me through a whopping 40 weird old Sonic songs. Do you remember any other awkward band cartoons, or do you have a song from this show you really like? Then don't forget to leave a comment telling me about it, and press the like button while you're at it. Special thanks go to Warren Miller, Silvermoon Ravenwolf, Eli Cat, Pocket Mouse, and everyone else who supports me on Patreon. You guys bring a song to my heart, you really do. If you'd like, you can support me as well by visiting my Patreon and Ko-fi pages, or even just join my Discord server, all of which have links in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel for more videos on weird and wacky media in the future. See you there, everybody, and bye-bye.